Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So last night I saw the movie Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I am not a fan of the Hunger Games, but the movie did change my mind. So basically the past movies were my cup of tea because if something is popular, I just have an aversion to it. It's like, if it's overhyped, I just will not like it. I will just resist liking it. I'm not into this dystopian genre. I didn't enjoy watching Rue get impaled. I just didn't enjoy that. And it was unoriginal because the battle royale, sending children to fight to death, is not an original idea. So for those reasons, I just really wasn't into it. But this movie kind of changed my mind. It did. I actually liked it. As not being a fan and not having read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I actually really liked it. And I'm still thinking about it, even though I just watched the movie last night. So I'm gonna talk about the cast, the actors that really stood out from everyone else. So Tom Blythe, I believe that's how you pronounce it, played the lead. I guess he was 29, and he's 29 in 2 months. So I was almost dead on with that. So he did very well. Rachel Zegler, she's 22. I really hope that she has a lot of success in the future. She did well. I'll talk about her character a little later. Hunter Schafer and Peter Dinklage. I didn't know it was Peter Dinklage when I watched it, but then when I saw that was his name, I'm like, I've heard that name a billion times. So I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, those actors, I feel rose above the rest. But yeah, a critique is Tom and Rachel didn't have the sexual tension that we needed to carry through the movie. But so some of the critique is that they didn't build up the romance enough, and then also the unraveling of the relationship was also underdeveloped. So it seemed like insta love, and then insta they weren't together anymore. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. All I knew was that Rachel Zegler was in it. I saw what the lead guy looked like. I knew it was a prequel about snow, and that was all I knew. I didn't know anything. All the past knowledge I have is based on watching movies when I was 12. I only watched For Liam, and then I only read 1.5 books. I didn't really like the writing, so I didn't read much. But now I would definitely consider reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, even though I hear it's people's least favorite out of the books. But I really liked the idea of a prequel. Before it's the original Lawrence verse was drawn out. It was just too much, and it was a money grab. But this idea is really it was more to it. It wasn't just a money grab. So I really liked how we could see the progression of what the 10th Hunger Games was to the 75th or plus Hunger Games, and you can see the technological advancing, and in this case the technology regressing. So I really love that, and how the primitive technology became part of this movie. That was awesome. I loved how Lucy Gray wore that dress, and in the movie they were is she a clown? I was that was kind of the same exact thought I had. But yeah, I just loved the irony of how the mayor's daughter, it was corruption that got Lucy Gray into the games, and then the corruption with Snow cheating made her survive the games, and the irony of how he Snow does everything to keep her alive and protect her, and then kills her in the end. So I really liked that irony, and like how you could see Snow's villain arc starts from being like having a savior complex. So I thought that was really good. But yeah, his hair though, it was like very bleached, and it was very like unnatural looking. And I feel like blonde like could have worked on him, but they tried to make it like as white as possible, so it looked kind of. So I didn't like that. So Lucy Gray's character, she was weird. She was, I think, kind of unrealistic. Like I've met a lot of quirky people in my life, and they've never been like that. It was like not a person that I would like come across in real life. So I was like, maybe she's overacting. I don't know, but her character was a bit like unrealistic for me. So it was kind of distracting, like in the movie. But she still did great. Singing was amazing. I don't know if she was actually singing because there's a lot of musicals where they cast singers to sing for like another singer to sing in place of the lead. So I don't know if it was actually her singing. Let me know. But it was good. So they sang "Hanging Tree" a lot, which is like kind of triggering for Black people. If you don't know, white people used to hang Black people, and it was called lynching. That was a very like common thing. I know they don't teach that in school anymore, but so that was kind of like a triggering thing to like keep in mind when watching the movie. It was insta love. It was kind of, I mean, to me, because it was a little underdeveloped how the like romance can. It was kind of taboo because you have the mentor mentee sort of thing. Um, but yeah, I feel like Lucy Gray kind of liked him too fast, and like there wasn't, the building of the trust, and then hence the building of the paranoia. And someone told me that in the book it's more explained. So I'll do that. And then some of my last critiques is that um, uh, it was like kind of super unrealistic how at like the beginning of the Hunger Games, um, Lucy Gray was like narrowly avoiding all these attacks, and it was like too lucky. Like it was just kind of unrealistic. But yeah, I really liked that. But how I loved watching a rigged game. Like we knew what was gonna happen. We saw like how he was cheating, and we already knew what was gonna happen before it happened. So I kind of like that. I really like that aspect of the game. But then after the games, my interest in the movie kind of fell down. But it was a lot more like entertaining to watch the games and like enjoyable this time than with the Lawrence verse, because like what Snow is doing, what his hand is in it, his perspective. Um, so, but yeah, so the positives, the wardrobe, the music was hilarious. Like, some of the humor really landed. Like my favorite part was when Snow sent all the drones, and then he's like, "I'm just sending water," like, and he was attacking all of the tributes. So I really enjoyed that. And after the games, I did like how, you know, they didn't have any sort of romantic contact until after the games. Snow gets punished, and then he chooses to go to District 12 to be with her. And so I liked how that was like a choice, how he went out of his way to find her. But then we know the relationship fell apart from there. But I don't know if it was because my expectations were low or there wasn't a lot of hype around the movie, but I really enjoyed it. I definitely want to read. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the the movie. Did you think it made sense, like the villain arc and how Snow became evil? Um, oh yeah, and then there's also kind of a plot hole how they sent Snow into the games. Like they could have sent a Peacemaker. Like we all know that. So, but I really enjoyed watching Snow engineer the games and also cheat them at the same time. So I really enjoyed that. So anyway, let me know what you think. And I'm thinking about reading the book, so maybe I will. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.